Well, I'll have to say that Meisner makes me feel like I've done a couple things right. After reading about Meisner and the Neighborhood Playhouse, it seems like I've been influenced probably more by Meisner's method than by anyone else's. I really have used aspects of the word repetition game and the idea of imagination and intuition with actors. Um, and what I'm looking forward to doing is doing so more purposefully. Um, I teach one trimester of theater this coming spring, and a lot of what I've taken away from this class is going to be uh, I'm going to be spending time and then intervening 15 weeks or so before that trimester starts, looking at more deeply at Meisner and the method as it is through his eyes. Um, I think the idea of imagination evoking and being a more constant than effective memory, and how that memory or the pain or grief or excitement that a memory may bring to someone can fade. But with imagination, each time you can make that scene fresh or that emotion fresh for you before you step on stage. And I think as a director, I appreciate that idea of imagination, of not having to think for them or ask them to very possibly with teens, relive something immensely personal, private, in order to tap in. And I think part of that is also an aspect of the age of the actor. Imagination does not necessarily have boundaries of age, whereas I think working with teen actors, oftentimes we're dealing with a shallower um, memory pool, truthfully, in regards to what they have to draw on. But imagination, again, I think that it's a bonus to be working with teen actors, or children actors, youth actors, when it comes to the idea of imagination. And coupled with preparation, of what is going on um, behind the scenes backstage before you step on stage, I think is extremely important, to see that they see that through. One of the points that stood out for me, one of the real kind of aha moments, I think may have been the idea that they are oftentimes practicing, rehearsing, learning their lines independently, like with very little aspects of give and take that you see on stage. And so to be able to take that work and connect it to the work on stage, that preparation being so well done that when they get on stage it is authentic, and their intuition, then they can trust their intuition based on that type of coaching, I think becomes extremely significant, as as I'm getting ready to pick up rehearsals. I'm really going to be focusing on the idea of that preparation and imagination that I think they should have before before we really put foot to stage. So again, I'm looking forward to really putting this into practice in the coming weeks and months. So hope you have a good week, folks, and talk to you soon.